Hey everyone, welcome back to Sham's Makeup Artistry. Today I'm going to share with you guys my favorites for the month of February. Right now I'm actually in Krabi, so I'm filming this video from Krabi for you guys, and I'm filming through my phone, so bear with me if there's any kind of difference in lightings or so forth on. So let's start with my monthly favorite. So I'm going to start with the face primer that I've been enjoying throughout the month of February. The very first one is from BECCA, and it's their First Light Priming Filter Instant Complexion Refresh. This one I'm probably going to finish it up because I've been using ever since I came to Malaysia. This helps to refresh the skin. At the same time, it also helps to keep my foundation very well wet, like very flawless looking face. So I've been really enjoying this. This does come with a pump and it doesn't really have any kind of scent. The only thing that I notice is like some kind of like a liquid coming out from the bottle, because I think it's like very humid here, so it tends to get a little bit out of the bottle itself. The second primer that I've been using together with my BECCA primer is from the Milk Makeup, and I'm probably sure you guys have been hearing a lot of raves about it. I kind of feel like this is not a must-have product, but I kind of like it around my face area, like around my cheek area, my nose area, just to cover up a little bit pores. And this one does come in a stick form, and then you just have to roll it up and then pat over your skin. It does feel like a silicone base, but it doesn't have silicone in it, and this is a must-have for me currently because it helps to keep my foundation looking a little bit more matte on the areas that I want it to be looking a little bit more matte, because my skin is more of like an oily kind of skin here in Malaysia and also in a humid weather. So for concealer, I have two concealers to share with you guys. One is from Pearl Cosmetics. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard me mentioning this before. This is more of like a stick version concealer, and it's their Disappearing Ink concealer. I personally like using this under my eye area to cover the darkness under my eye area. So you just have to click it up and then apply the product on your under eye area. So this is a must-have if you are looking out for something that goes on very handy. And the next concealer is more of like a newly found favorite, and it's by NARS. This is their Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the shade Biscuit, and I like using this as an highlight shade under my eye area. This is how it looks like. It comes in a pot form, so I just dab in my beauty blender and then apply it on my under eye area and on the areas that I want to highlight. Though it's a matte version of concealer, it doesn't really feel that matte and drying on the under eye area. It does go pretty well, very moisturizing on the under eye area. I haven't tried any other shades from this range. I probably share with you guys when I tend to try more range, especially to cover up the dark area of my eyes. And for setting powder, I've been enjoying my Kat Von D setting powder. This is their Lock-It setting powder in the shade Translucent. This helped to set my foundation and doesn't make my skin look very cakey or dry. Unlike the Laura Mercier translucent powder, it does feel very heavy on the skin. It tends to make your skin look very cakey if you apply a lot. But with this one, it makes your skin look very natural. So I've been really enjoying this one to set my entire face. And then for blush, I've been enjoying the Marc Jacob. This is their Air Blush in the shade Lines and Last Night. This blusher helps to give a very nice radiant kind of glow to the cheek area, and I've been really enjoying this one. I probably dug into it quite a bit, and this is how the shade looks like. The lines kind of give you like a deeper color to your cheek, and then the lighter ones add like a diffuse kind of look to your cheek area. But when I swatch it, it doesn't really impress me, but on the cheek area it definitely goes a long way and very pigmented. So you guys can see on the back of my hands it doesn't look very pigmented, but I'm actually wearing it on my cheek area today. Let's move on to the one eyeshadow palette that I've been carrying along with me during this travel especially, and it's a very handy kind of eyeshadow palette, and it's by BECCA, and this is their Warm Neutral Theory palette, and this is how the shades look like. You guys can see that on one side of it is more of like a neutral and matte eyeshadow, and the other side are shimmery eyeshadows. So this is like very handy, especially during travel. You just need this eyeshadow palette to travel with. Lastly, like I mentioned, I've been only carrying one eyeshadow palette during this travel, but I've been carrying a lot of like lip products with me because I tend to switch my lip color, not my eyeshadow, because for eyeshadow I tend to keep it very neutral. So I do have tons of lip product to share with you guys. So the very first one that I want to share with you is from Huda Beauty, and this is in the shade Heartbreaker. So this is much more like a red kind of lip that I go to. Let me just do a swatch for you guys. This is how Heartbreaker looks like. So it's a deep red, and it does go very well with most of the outfit, and I tend to keep the eyes very neutral. And then the next shade is from Jouer Cosmetics, and this is in the shade Noisette. I'm pretty sure that I've mentioned this before, but this has been my like go-to nude shade, and this feels very moisturizing on the lips. Again, these are all liquid lipsticks, and this is how Noisette looks like. The next one that I like to share with you guys is also from Jouer Cosmetics. This is another deep orangey kind of shade that I go for, and this is more of like an orangey terracotta kind. And this again is their lip cream in the shade Brick, and this is how Brick looks like. And the other shade that I like to share from Huda Beauty is Spice Girl. This is more of like a nude kind of lip shade, and I really like how this wears on my lip. It's kind of like a very mauvey kind of shade, and this is how Spice Girl looks like. And the second last favorite for the month of February has to be another lip shade from Huda Beauty, and I'm actually wearing the lip shade on my lips right now, and it's in the shade Flirt. This is very similar to the shade Spice, but it does go on pretty lighter than Spice, and this is how Flirt looks like. And the last lip product is from a Malaysian brand, and it's Can's shade Handmade Lip Cream, and in the shade Shameless. I have been enjoying this one because this is one lip product that doesn't dry on the lips, and it's locally made in Malaysia, and it does have like a buttery scent to it, and I kind of feel like that makes it like a little bit yum feeling on the lips. And this is how it looks like. This is the shade Shameless, and the wand is like little very tiny wand that it applies very easily on the lip. So those were my February favorites. I hope that you guys enjoyed this outdoor video with me. To my very next one, stay beautiful both inside and out. Give me a thumbs up, share all the love and support, and subscribe to my channel. Goodbye.